Hello guys, back again with another video, and while everybody's probably paying attention to the Google Plus news and the new comment section situation, something that came out today that probably slipped underneath the radar was the fact that Google is going to allow Nielsen ratings. They're really named Nielsen Holdings, but we all know them as Nielsen Ratings, and analytic company Comscore to start taking measurements across the Google platforms, including YouTube. Now, Nielsen Holdings has this thing called the Nielsen Online Campaign Ratings, which is basically a certified measurement for, obviously, internet stuff. And this is a very important measurement stuff because Nielsen does like TV ratings and all kinds of other ratings. More importantly, they take all kinds of different measurements and they sell it to advertisers. And this, for Google and YouTube especially, would open up possibly a whole new level of advertisers who would advertise on YouTube, because now they're going to have some real actual solid data of the statistics of YouTube and what YouTube compares to, let's say, the viewings of TV shows. Like, are there certain videos on YouTube that get more views on a weekly basis than a TV show? And or how does YouTube stack up? Again, this puts more actual real validity to the thing that digital video is actually, becoming closer to a mainstream item, that it's no longer just this, hey, this is this thing about this little guy standing in front of the camera and it's an underground thing. And also, this will allow, with Nielsen taking ratings, would also allow, again, because Nielsen is a company that they make money off of selling these, data money to media and everybody else, you'd finally see, hard-based numbers on where does YouTube stack up, where does Google stack up to the rest of, rest of the internet, rest of media. And what's funny about this is, there are a lot of people who still see YouTube or, the internet as, there are some people seeing it as a fad, like, oh, it'll just go away. This has got no staying power. What's interesting is, again, with Nielsen taking these ratings, they're going to finally see what is the 18 to 49-year-olds, like, for example, what is 18 to 49s, what do they more pay attention to? Is it YouTube or is it regular TV? What's funny, when people talk about, let's talk Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Disney show on ABC. The most important measurement for that show that Disney considers a success is because that show holds the 18 to 49 male demographic. And by the way, today's standard, getting the male demographic to watch TV is really hard compared to the female demographic. And that's why it's very important to that show. So this will allow real hard data on Google and YouTube itself. Because let's be honest, even though Google puts out numbers on YouTube, there's really not a lot of ways to track it or back it up. It's all estimates on, well, Google said this, but we think they actually got this. This actually allows, two third-party companies to go in and actually measure the data, and we get to finally see what's really going on. And this will also, again, show the traffic, show how much traffic YouTube's getting, show how much the biggest shows on YouTube are versus other stuff, and where the and for more importantly for advertisers, they look at, okay, should I really be putting my money in this when really this YouTube really draws big numbers? And I think for a lot of advertisers, they do consider the internet or YouTube kind of a, they still don't consider it a really viable medium for advertising. And with hard, solid numbers, it'll allow them to do that. So what do you think of the fact that Nielsen Ratings is now going to be measuring YouTube sometime in 2014? There wasn't an exact date given. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's good to finally see hard data? We'll see where the data lies. We'll see if they actually measure YouTube versus other stuff. Obviously, if you were to measure YouTube versus like video shows on Yahoo or IGN or like these other ones, it'd be interesting to see how they stack up. And again, a lot of these internet sites I'd be talking about actually put their videos on YouTube, so it'd be kind of counterproductive in a way, but them versus other media. So, what do you think about this? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's good news? Are you interested to see it? Do you not care for it all? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I will talk to you again soon next time.